My family has a long history with the YMCA on both sides, and my Y story actually begins before I was born, when my parents met at the original site of YMCA Camp Wabanaki. My first memory of a Y activity is my first week at YMCA Camp Bellwood in 1985. When my parents dropped my brother and me off, they told us they would come back in 1 week to see if we wanted to stay for a second. We had our bags packed and ready to go when they got there to check on us, and I was pretty sure they would never get me back at camp again. Thankfully, my parents are stubborn, and after a year away from camp, they had me headed to YMCA Camp Wabanaki for another try. At Wabanaki, I had great counselors, great cabin mates, and a much better time. For the next 7 years, I spent 2 weeks on Vernon Lake every summer, loving every minute of it. During these years, I learned to canoe, kayak, and sail. I learned archery and crafts. I learned to love the outdoors and respect nature. I learned how to push my limits. Most importantly, I learned to work with other people to overcome challenges and achieve goals. My counselors and other staff made me want to become a staff member and give the same experiences and opportunities to other kids. From 1995 until 2002, I worked at all 3 Kitchener-Waterloo YMCA camps, first as a counselor and tripper, then with increasing responsibility as sailing director, waterfront director, maintenance director, and assistant director. Camp has impacted my life in many ways and made me a better person, but telling 1 or 2 stories can't possibly do it justice. It's not a single interaction or experience that makes my Y story. It's an immeasurable collection of experiences that shaped my life and my personality. I continue to volunteer with friends from all 3 camps a couple of weekends each year, and I look forward to the days when we finally send our kids off to camp, hoping that they get as much out of it as I did. As much as I have tried to give back to camp and the Y, I could never come close to evening the score.